So this is what we're recognised for after COVID, since we reopened after COVID. Back before COVID hit, Dr. Terry brought out the initial aftercare, which was one group session a week. He did a presentation on it at a conference. We got a lot of recognition for it, and our standards, our medical standards, I've touched on before. However, since COVID and since the world shut down and we reopened, we've really analysed everything and looked where we could take it. When Dr. Terry joined, he propelled our vision from here to here, brought standards that we didn't feel were possible. So, you know, I have so much gratitude for Dr. Terry. When COVID shut the world down, we decided to look at every part we could and what can we improve, how can we improve. So that is our aftercare. As I said, Dr. Terry did one group session a week, which some rehabs have copied, bit of a token gesture. I had a look at a rehab the other day on the island, and they offered to connect people with AA groups as their aftercare, like connect them with a free service. And don't get me wrong, AA can be a fantastic service for people, but offering to connect you with a free service as their aftercare is a bit disingenuous to me. So what is our aftercare? Our aftercare is now meaning, comprehensive, lasting. You can connect if you need, if you want, 4 to 5 times a week for a year. And we're debating extending that, but it's quite a resource, so we've got to be a bit careful. So 4 to 5 times a week if you want and need for a year. So why do I say want and need? I understand for some people the thought of connecting 5 times a week may be daunting. So don't worry. Then again, if you have a tough week, perhaps you have some problems with a partner or you have some work problems, it's there. It's there if you need. Included in that as well as emergency psychology sessions. So we run an emergency psychology session day. You can connect with one of the people you got some treatment for, if they're available, and do emergency sessions, or you can connect with one of the other practitioners and connect and do an emergency session. We do a series of sessions when you leave, one-to-one with our psychologist. We have some peer support with support worker who can help you with some of your aims, ambitions, ideals. And we also run some group sessions at different times that you can connect to, which is, for me, one of the best bits, because you get to connect with people you know from treatment or people who you know have been through the same process and program as you. And connection is vital, staying connected to each other and just getting through some situations and sharing in other people's joy. You know, you'll truly be happy if you can share in other people's joy. It's a blessing you can't replicate. Our relapse rate at the minute is 20%. The industry average is around 80%. So, and ours is a bit under 20%, and that is because people have that connection. When you leave rehab, it's a protected bubble. It really serves a purpose. It helps you reset, it helps you build a lot of key skills, foundations, coping strategies, and builds this foundation for you to leave. But leaving can be scary. Leaving, losing this connection, forgetting. I'll be honest, I forget more than I've ever learned. And having that connection and being able to share things with each other is just so handy for growing. And you can learn vicariously, learn from each other the same way group work works so well. So just being connected and hearing other people. In some ways, even if you sit back and listen, some ways that can be some of the best stuff you do.